Did you know that Indians were the first to make sugar? This sweet tale begins with ancient Greek and Roman texts, where curious references to a unique sweetener, not from honey, but from a reed in India, are found. Around 326 BCE, Greeks described this reed as bearing honey without the help of bees, and producing stones the color of frankincense, sweeter than figs or honey. The Romans also noted the first crystallized form of this sugarcane, with Pliny the Elder praising Indian sugar as superior. But it wasn't just a sweetener. In ancient India, sugarcane juice was transformed into various forms of sugar like molasses and jaggery, possibly during the first millennium BCE. Though they weren't refined like modern sugar, these different forms of sweetness were indeed present. And so, the first chapter of the sugar story began, not with a spoonful, but with a reed of cane. The sweet saga continued with the crystallization of sugar. Imagine, if you will, the year 350 AD, under the reign of the Gupta dynasty in India. It was during this time that the art of sugar crystallization took shape. The process was intricate, requiring careful attention and precise techniques. The Indians, masters of this craft, started sharing their knowledge with Chinese travelers. The travelers, in turn, carried this sweet secret far and wide, all the way to the Middle East. By the mid-7th century, crystallized sugar had become a culinary staple, gracing the tables of India, China, and the Middle East. This was no ordinary sweetener. It was a symbol of hospitality, a token of wealth, and a marker of cultural exchange. From this point on, sugar was not just a sweetener, but a symbol of hospitality and wealth. But how did the world forget about India's sweet contribution? The answer is twofold. First, Arabian exporters played a significant role. By the 6th century AD, sugar cultivation and its refined processes had reached Persia. From there, the knowledge was transported into the Mediterranean by the Arab expansion. The Europeans, who referred to sugar as sweet salt, received their supplies from these Arab traders. In some instances, the Arabs established vast plantations furnished with on-site sugar mills or refineries. The second factor was the discovery of sugarcane growth in the New World, particularly in Brazil. This led to a rapid surge of plantations in the late 19th century. Faced with this competition, the Indian sugar industry dwindled, and by the early 19th century, it was almost forgotten. But like the phoenix, it rose again. Today, India stands as the world's second largest sugar producer, only behind Brazil. And so, the story of sugar is bittersweet, a tale of discovery, spread, decline, and resurgence, a tale as rich and complex as the sweetness it brings.